Some of you have a question. What is the frequency of the Hubsan Xenomini Pro controller? So today we'll look into the website to see if there's any information about this, because as far as I know, there isn't. So you can see that they didn't show what frequency or what band the remote control is running on. All we can see is that it has a range of 10 kilometer in FCC mode, and that's all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy down the FCC ID from the remote control of the Hubsan Xenomini Pro remote controller, and we'll go to this website, the FCC website, and we'll key it in, and here we go. This is the search result. So you can see that. Let's click on this. So this is their. It was like issued on July. They have someone undersigned to do this application, and confidential. So you can actually go up to this website and check. So we just double check this is the remote control, and this is the drone. Okay, so this is the size, and pretty much like this. And yeah, let's also see the label. So this is the label on your remote. There's stick here, so you can copy this down, or this one, FCC ID, and you paste it in your FCC search website, and you can find this site. So any of you who like to open up your remote controller, I'll suggest you not to do that, because there's picture taken on this breakdown of it, so you don't really have to open up your remote controller to see what's inside. So this is what's inside the Hubsan Xenomini Pro remote controller. So I think this is like the heatsink, the module. This is like the motherboard. Some more PCB board, and this is the only one battery inside. So okay, exposure info. So this is the lab test, I think, the evaluation report. What does it say? One moment. Okay, so here you can see that there's some information of the Hubsan in technology, and okay, here frequency range, it is just 2.4. So this is a 2.4 gigahertz band, so there's no 5 gigahertz on this remote control. So the type of modulation they're using is this one, and there is a 36 channel as declared by Hubsan. So you can see that the remote battery size is 4400 milliamps. Okay, the antenna gain is 2 decibel. Okay, so you can see, you can read this through the peak level. So I'm not sure how they work with this, but you get an idea. And we'll look at the test report. Okay, in the test report, you see that yeah, they have to pass all these tests before they could release the drone. And let's see what is the frequency range they have in their 36 channel. So these are all the channel that the drone controller can go with. So you might be wondering why they are using 2.4. I think 2.4 is a much, for long range, is much better, even though like there's a lot of noise in current situation. I think it holds pretty well even in 2.4. I think maybe they tweak something on this remote controller that it works very well. Yeah, I don't understand this. So let's go further. So these are the equipment they are using on the inside the remote controller. So you can see that the equipment to test the controller, I think, yeah. So they have to list out who manufacture what to test on which part of the antenna. So what is this? The intentional radiator. No, okay. So this one is so that manufacturer may design the unit so that a broken antenna can be replaced by user. So if in any case you have this spoiled, you can just replace this module and you can just plug it in. So this is pretty nice. They allow it to be changed if something is wrong. So we don't go through this. These are very technical. So if you're a technical person, you can look it up, and maybe you can interpret to us under the comment section below. So we'll just quickly run through, and we'll also have a look at how they do the tests, and also we'll also check on to compare with the Dji Mini 2 remote controller. So you have seen this photo before in the previous section. So here there's some photos of how the test is conducted. Same in this is the full report, test report. So if you lost your user manual, you can go to the FCC website to download the official one that they submitted to FCC. So yeah, we'll not go through that. So we'll now go into the DJI Mini. So this one is I open up here DJI Mini's remote controller. I think this one is this is the one. So I think they made a couple of application all in a different band but all under the same certificate. So we can click on the details here. Okay, we'll just skip through this. We'll look at the external photo of the remote. So this is the DJI Mini 2 or the Mavic 2 remote controller. So they share the same remote controller. And we'll do an internal photo and we'll see what's inside the drone remote. So yeah, there's a 2 battery here. So no wonder the battery seems to be last forever in the DJI Mini 2 remote. Unlike the Hubsan, after 3 flights you have to charge it. I'm not sure if it can even handle 3 flight. Okay, so some very boring stuff. So these are the 2 battery. So the Hubsan is using like 4,400 milliamps. We have to check on this to see how big is the battery. I think it's 9,000 if I'm not wrong. Oh, this is very blurry. You may read this yourself. Let's go to the test report. So this is like the summary of all the tests. So here you go. This is the ID. You can put this into your search and get to here. So this is issued on 2019. Oh, so this was issued in 2019 January. So it has been quite some time now. So back then, like 2 years ago, this is the remote controller. Oh, let's see here. So there is, oh yeah, sorry, I skipped too fast. So there's a 2,500 milliamps, 2 of it, so it makes up for 5,000 milliamps. Okay, that's the power supply. And you have a operation frequency of 2.4 under 3 megahertz. Okay, so still the same, 2472. Let's see how far this goes. Test report. Two four zero five. 2407. So Hubsan has a lower spectrum, and 2475 is 2475. So DJI has a higher frequency range on the higher side. So how many channel do they have? Wow, they do have plenty of channel here. Not sure how much you can add this up. They're using a 3 dB antenna gain. The Zino is using a 2 dB. The battery is definitely much smaller. And so, okay, let's go. Here's a 28 channel. So there's plenty more channel on the DJI Mini 2, DJI Mini 2 remote controller. So once, no wonder it is like switching on and off, because once it's detected like the frequency is congested, so you might get some blinkage when I'm doing the long range FPV. Okay. Yeah, these are very technical things. If you're interested in, you can go to the website to check on this and interpret to us what it's like. So yeah, let us skip down a bit. These are just the tests, how they've done, how they pass the test, because there are like so many spectrum, they have to do each and every one of it. Unlike the Hubsan is much simpler. They don't really have so many of these tests needed because there's less channel, I think. Wow, then how many pages are there? It's like, wow. So yeah, these are all nerdy stuff. We're not gonna go into that, and maybe we can see what's inside. Oh, we saw that already. So let's go to the user menu. So I think when they first submitted, they submitted the Mavic Air version. Since all these, they are same version using the same remote controller, they could save some money by just publishing one FCC certificate. Oh, they're so cool. They even have like different country languages. Okay, I think that's so far about the details on the remote controller. I hope you learned something from this video, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.